Hello again, everybody. Harry Boxer, the technical trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Tuesday night, November the 10th. These are the charts of the day. Well, another down day, or kind of a mixed session, but a lot of stocks were weak. There were some pockets of strength. Let's show you some of them. ALRM, which popped 57 cents or 4% today, on 7 days to cover short. Today, this after hours, announced a strong report. The stock is gapping up around 16.40.50, up about nearly 2 points. I'm expecting a follow-through to get this up near 17.5 and eventually 19. That's the way this one looks. Strong momentum. And actually had the breakout last week. I spotted that when it moved through there. Should have been a little bit more emphatic about it. The volume hasn't been huge, but I expect tomorrow it will be. And you can see the quadruple top up at 19 as a potential target going forward. ATW, well, Edward Oceanics has been down and dirty, meaning a $50 stock down to a 13, 14 range. Finally forming what looks like a base today with 9.4 million popped to get up to resistance near 1965.70 and backed off to 1866. It was still up $1.70 or 10%. Volume was the biggest we've seen in a long time, biggest volume in a couple of years. It looks to me like the possibility exists now that going forward, if some of these oil and oil drillers and oil and gas stock move forward, my intermediate target, short term is 21, then 23, and then perhaps 27 longer term. AXON. Well, I've been liking the base that I've seen form here, and there is resistance at the recent high back in September when it reached 1740. Today's high, 1775, and it closed above 1740 at 1759. I suspect we get some follow-through. Keep an eye on this one. Volume hasn't been heavy enough, but there is 8.6 days to cover, and this one could be squeezed up towards 22. That's my target. Bellicum. A lot of biotechs are performing much better, and Bellicum itself has had a nice recovery. We take a look at the real perfect parallel down channel. The breakout came recently when it blew through this falling wedge, popped to the moving averages, stalled for a couple of days, and blew through. Now, I won't necessarily advocate extending this move that much further, but I did want to show you that if it consolidates or sets up and holds 18, or even goes further, the next target is about 22, followed by a move towards 25 and 29. But let's first see with momentum whether we get any kind of consolidation after a 7-day run-up. 4.48 days to cover. Swing trade EGHT is consolidating wonderfully, holding up in a rising wedge here. Just looks like it wants to go higher, doesn't it? Have some resistance at about 1160 and 1250. Looking down the road, if this pattern and breakout really move up. The long-term chart shows a channel that says this is a $30 potential. The near-term target would be 15 though. So let's look for a move up near there if it takes out the 12.5 range. Nice pattern. 7.7 days to cover. ITCI, one of the better looking biotechs of late, after some positive news in September, exploded from 25 to 60. It then pulled down, formed the wedge, and broke out again. Recently, as you can see, another wedge formed, and today it popped out. Running 420 and 419 or 8%. Volume was a solid 831,000, one of the bigger volumes of the last few weeks. And you can see that if it extends, we may very easily test 60, 61 zone. And a takeout of that level right here would lead to all-time highs and a run up into that 65-70 range potentially. Kite, big day for Kite, up another 518 or 6.7%, 2 million shares, 7 days to cover. More importantly, multiple tops in this range were broken. Now I think it's going to make a run at the all-time high at 89. That's my short-term target. Let's see if we can do that. MDR, well, this oil and gas equipment services company popped today, 69 cents at 13%, and traded 11.5 million, the biggest volume on an up day since May when it popped here. And now it's right up against resistance. My next target is 6.5 going forward, but beyond that, I think it could be an $8.5 stock, something we'll keep an eye on. 12.5 days to cover on this one. Well, swing trade Neo is acting great. Today was a very, very tiny range, very, very tiny volume, and really good underlying technicals. The 1, 2, 3, 4 wave move, I think, is going to lead to a final move up towards 9.5, at least short term, and that would be my target for Neo, continuing my swing target. Long term, $12. 7.6 days to cover, by the way. OME, well, I'm not sure how much further it goes because it's had 5 waves up. Momentum is very strong. It had a nice inside day. Can it get through the 22.25 range? If it does, we could spike up towards 24.5, 25. Keep an eye on this one. Love to see a pullback set up. On that one, by the way, 4 days to cover. RACS exploded today. Good earnings report up 324, 12%, 11 million shares, 11.4 million. Biggest volume in an update since back here in about May of 2014, a year and a half ago. Looks like the downtrend's been taken out. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave decline, and then the reversal occurred today. What we want to see is, can this get through 32? 32, and today's high was 32.14, the high here, 32.10. So resistance right up there. My target is 34, 35, and 38. RVNC, and that's a biotech acting very well in here, having gone from the 14 range all the way up to 39 just in the last several, well, 7 or 8 months. But this consolidation zone that took 5 months to develop was broken with a pop a week and a half ago, and then a nice little pullback consolidation which held 35. That's your stop. Across 40, I believe we have a stock that could push 45 and then 50. 7 days to cover. Watch for advance going forward. TTI. Well, the major base has been broken 2 days ago. A little stall yesterday, and another beautiful follow-through breakaway gap day with a run-up and close near the high, up 96 cents or 12%. 2.7 million, the biggest volume since August. I believe we're headed towards the test of the 9.5, 3/4 zone, maybe even as high as 10 short term. WTW, well, it had a pullback day, but I'm loving the way it's acting, and the pullback here came in lower volume with good technicals. I believe it's setting up another little flag. It may take another few days, but we're headed to 29.30, I believe. 15 days to cover. XON, well, you see the pop today. It jumped 302 or 7.6%, 3.5 million traded. The OBV's at the high for the year, way below price. For me, I think this stock is going to get extension and a move to 50-52 short term, as well as ZIOP, which broke through multiple tops today and closed at 14.57, up 59 cents. 4%, 3.9 million. OBV at the high for the year. Looks like an 18 and then $24 stock. 18 to 24.5 roughly. 23.5, sorry. This is HP signing off for tonight. We'll see how it goes tomorrow.